Hey guys, it's your girl Bougie Bree. I have already recorded this, but I like this lighting much better. So I am going to re-record my high-end section of my eyeshadow palettes. I have done custom, large, brands that I collect, affordable, luxury, somebody else, high-end, oh, and small high-end. So let's just do, I'm going to do high-end first, and then I'm going to do high-end indie, which is over there. So, okay, let's just get started. We're going to start with this Too Faced basket. This is Too Faced and Kat Von D is in this basket. This is the Too Faced. It's a Christmas something or another. Very, very plain Jane. But I do like this. It's still in excellent condition, but not something that I use on a daily basis. This one I bought as a result of Young, Wild, and Polish going on and on and on and on and on about how amazing it was, and she's right. This is a Pretty Rebel. This is, and this is Totally Fetched. This is a beautiful palette. Okay. Then this is the Life's a Festival. I've tried to sell this 1,000 times, but nobody's trying to buy it. I've only used it once, and I've nicked it really bad in that orange shade. This green, I love this green. Really pretty. Excuse me a second. So, I learned from my the last time I did a collection video to take everything out the goddamn boxes. Let's see, what's this? Okay, then we have the Pretty Rich. I have not used this one. Just a very neutral palette with a pop of blue down here. Very pretty though. Very ornate. This is the Pretty Mess palette by Erica Jane. And the reason that I want to pick this up, first of all, I hate the layout. I hate the layout on the inside. It's a hot ass mess. But I am thinking I'm going to get rid of my Modern Renaissance. And I swatched this in the store and I was really impressed. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of my Modern Renaissance. And this will be a warm tone palette that I can rely on, you know, and use. So, I have nothing against the Modern Renaissance other than the fact that I don't like it. I'm just not a fan of it. I never have been. I don't understand what the hype was about it. I think for me, personally, it doesn't have enough shimmers for me. This is the Clover palette. I love this palette. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the box. I like to keep the lookbooks in case my niece wants to do her makeup or a friend and they need a lookbook. Then the Gingerbread. This is the one that was the original release. Okay. They just brought it back. This is one of Too Faced's best palettes ever. I really like this one. Then I have the White Chocolate Bar, which no one talks about because there's nothing to say about it. It's really shitty. But keeping that one. Okay, this is in here because I actually have the, what's it called? Sweet Peach palette, but I'm giving it to a friend. It's in a box over there. I don't know if you can see, there's a box over there from my friend Desiree. I'm sending her that. And so this is what I'm keeping instead. So it's in here as like a substitute. Then I have the Chocolate Gold, which is also one of Too Faced's best eyeshadow palettes ever. Then I have, of course, Bonbon, which is my favorite of the initial three. Then Semi Sweet, which is probably the most boring. And this shade right here is Caca. It does nothing. Then I have I've like wrecked this chocolate bar palette. Okay, now we're going into Kat Von D. Alright, so this is, I have a backup of this. Don't ask me why I have backups of shit. Just don't. None of your business. This is a Monarch. This is the Chrysalis. This is one of my favorite purple palettes. I did have Interstellar, but I think I panned it. This is Shade Light. I have another Shade Light that I'm selling. And I also have a Shade Light Glimmer that I'm selling as well. Here's my new one. Okay. And then there's these. These were all surprises to me that I like these. This is the vegan palette. These are quite beautiful. And again, I'm not a fan of Kat Von D. I think some of the things she says and does are quite terrible. But I buy what I want to when I want to, and I don't let anybody stop me from doing what I want. This is the 10th anniversary palette. I was really surprised with this one. It's really good. This is the Lolita. And I actually got rid of my Marvelous Mobs or whatever from Dose of Color to keep this one. I found it was better quality. Okay, we got Avalanche here. And then one of my favorite Kat Von D ever is the I Am Divine. I love this palette so much. Okay, now we're going on to, this is strictly Urban Decay. Okay, so this is the Urban Decay Back Talk. I got this on Mercari for like $8 because it was missing one of the shades. It was missing the mirror. And the lady who sold it told me it was like, admittedly it was like, the eyeshadows suck. It's the face products that are the best. I was like, okay, I can appreciate your honesty. The Gwen Stefani. This is the Distortion. This is my new electric palette. My other one is up for sale because I've done enough damage and I had this backup, so I figured I might as well get into the backup. Same thing with this After Dark. It's a new After Dark. These are two of my favorite in my collection, period. These are Jean-Michel Basquiat. If you don't know who Jean-Michel Basquiat is, look it up. Look him up. Amazing, amazing man. Tragically died too early. I believe this is the Tenant palette. I bought extras so that I could hang it on my wall. I just love this. I think he was an amazing man. I think this one is the Griot. Such an amazing story with a tragic end. Okay, then I also have the Urban Decay Beach palette, which I have not used yet. Then we have the Smoked palette. If this one looks like it hasn't been touched, it's because it's brand new. But I heard my dog. Then I have the Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope Dreams. I just don't understand this palette. I don't understand it. I don't like it. Like, who the hell, who said that this shit was okay? What idiot said, let's make a palette like this? The fuck? No. No. Not interested. Okay. And then this is the Born to Run, which I also haven't used, and I've had it for a long time. I don't know, I got swept up in the hype, but I have no desire to use this, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll give it to a friend. Okay, now I have all of my Naked palettes except one. This is my brand new Naked palette. I got rid of my old Naked, and I bought this right when it was going out of discontinuing it. So that's my original, or new Naked. This is Naked 2. I don't have Naked 3 because I have the Lorac unzipped. And then this is the Naked Smoky. This is the Naked Heat. This is the Naked Cherry. And then this is the Naked Reloaded, which I just who? No, your design team is wrong for that shit. That's the ugliest packaging. Okay, and then the last one in this bucket is Naked Ultimate Basics. Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick, reorganize this stuff, grab a couple more baskets, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're on to baskets 3 and 4, and then that pulled out right there, that is going to be all of my indie stuff. So let's start with this basket here. The first one we have is the Hidden Treasures palette from Bare Minerals. Now, if you are not familiar with Bare Minerals, or you know, don't really know much about their quality, they have amazing quality. It's soft, but so beautiful. And you're not going to get a whole lot of like intense color from Bare Minerals, but you're going to get excellent quality. Let me throw this box away. We're throwing the boxes out, people. This is Bare Sensuals. And I always keep all the lookbooks. I like this one because it's much more pinky mauvey. That is my phone, sorry. That's funny. This one I haven't used. I got this Nordstrom Rack or Nordstrom regular. I'm not sure. And the next one I have is the LA Cover Shot Eye Palette. I'll throw that away. This is what it looks like, and it changes. Oh, it looks like my battery's about to die. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let me go ahead and change this battery. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Because I'm a genius, I turned on the lights overhead. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I changed my battery, and now we're off. Okay. The next one I have is the Becca Volcano Goddess. This box. Really, really pretty palette. These foil shimmer glitter are a little bit difficult to work with, but they're beautiful nonetheless. I think I skipped one. I did. I had all of these by MAC, but I kept the basic bitch for a number of reasons. One, I really like the highlighter. Can you see that? It's really pretty. Let me turn down my lights. There you go. There you go. And I actually love the cool tones in this. I got rid of all of them. Look at that. That's beautiful. So, yeah. Keeping the basic bitch. Then this one, get rid of this. This is the Artist Picks from Laura Geller. This was a QVC exclusive. Also comes with a lookbook. And this is what it looks like. Super excited about that. I just recently got that one. I never was a QVC shopper. Then this is Sephora and Pantone Universe. This is the Nightfall palette. I was gifted this from someone. They're actually pretty good. So I'm excited about that. Okay. Then I've had this forever, and I've sold it to a friend, and I bought it back from her. This is the Japanese pixelated something or another. But look at these shadows. Like, let's look at the screen. Okay. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, I don't know why I don't ever want to play with this. That one right there. Really pretty. So, let me grab a baby wipe. Okay, and then I have a couple of brands that I'm pretty fond of, but a lot of people don't like. This is Pure. This is Pure and BoxyCharm. I've actually never used it. I've swatched the hell out of it 1,000 times, but I never used it. And I wanted to sell it because everybody said it was shitty. But when do I listen to what everybody else does? So then I have the Soiree Diaries. This is my second one. I had one that I was using, and I gave it to a friend, or I sold it, or something. So this is my second one. And this is the Festival palette. I'm so proud of myself for getting rid of these boxes. This is the Festival from Pure. I think the pops of color are very appropriate. I think they're perfect under the lower lash line or as an eyeliner. I think they're beautiful. So that's those three. And then the Visionary. This is a beautiful palette. I mean, it makes some beautiful, very soft mauve colors. I really like this one. Okay, so those are my Pure palettes in that size. Let me see if I can fit them in here. Look at there. There you go. And then, let's see. Okay, these two are, I hate the name of this brand. I don't know. Like, when you're coming up with a name, like, was this the most fucked up name you could think of? Because, guess what? This is Flesh. They actually have beautiful, 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 beautiful shades. Really pretty. This isn't my favorite one. This one is. The next one. This one's called Starshine. I think it was a Christmas special. But it's got these like cool tone purples and grays. And these taupes. Okay. And silvers. Oh goodness. And then so I like the Flesh. Now, would I buy it full price? No, I would never pay $35 for this stuff. Just on basic principle, like, who names their frickin', I don't know. I'm just not okay with that. That alone, no. No, no, no. Okay, and then we have this, the last one. Let me show you this one. This is an old palette. I've had it, oh my gosh, forever. This is the Sephora Ombre palette. I love this palette when I first got it. Oh my gosh. And this silver. Oh my gosh. This is what it looks like. These are some of the shades. Totally love this palette. It brings back like memories of my, going into Sephora and learning about makeup and buying the cheapest thing because it was on sale. Then the next three are Makeup Forever. This is Makeup Forever Holiday 2015 or 16. I'm thinking about depotting these. I don't know. They're still in excellent condition, and I always test the purple to see if we're still rocking. Shoot, my hand is. There we go. My hand is wet. And then let's do this one. This is pretty. Okay, so that's this, and this is some swatches. I've had this for a very, very, very long time. It was one of the first things I bought as a Christmas holiday thing. Man, and it's staining my hand. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then, do you guys remember this? Oh my god. I haven't even used it. It's in the best condition. I actually had this, sold it, and then repurchased it, and it's in pristine condition. So these are all old makeup, forever shadows, old formulation. And then this is the new one. This is the Lustrous palette. This is the new formula, which I like, but I like the old formula better. Okay. Alright. We're getting there, guys. I know. There's a lot of shit. You ain't got to tell me, sister. Alright, the next one. Oh. Alright, this next basket is Lorac and Anastasia. So let's start with Anastasia. This is a Tamana palette. I even have the looks for it. And I would keep the box, but the box is raggedy, so I'm actually going to get rid of the box. Can you believe that? And what I will do is get a rubber band and put the looks around the rubber band. Okay, then I have the Artist palette. Okay. I think, if I remember correctly, I got all of these older Anastasia palettes from one person who was selling them. This is the Shadow Couture. This is one of my favorites. Okay. I think that's how it went. And then Master Palette by Mario, which she actually got some pan in that one. I can't wait. I haven't used this one. Can you believe that? Okay, now. Excuse me, I'm gonna keep my nose. I don't want anybody to say anything about my nose running. So now let's just get that over with. This is the Self-Made. Then this is the Modern Renaissance. Prism, which I have used quite a bit. You can see I've used that one quite a bit. My favorite, probably top 3 eyeshadow palette, Subculture. I love this palette so much. Like, I don't know why people trip on it so bad, because it's amazing. And you know, someone, I think Evie Loves Makeup was making a comment about like all these pressed pigment palettes now that everybody's like adoring. I wonder how they feel about Subculture, you know, now. This is Norvina. Uh-oh. I lost a brush. This is Soft Glam, which I had no intention of buying and somehow ended up buying anyway. Sultry also I had no intention of buying, but it was on sale at what's that, Sephora one day, and I was in Sephora, and $27 sounded more reasonable. And these two I got on launch day. This is Riviera. And this is the Alyssa Edwards, which I have not used either. So. Okay, now I would say my top 2 neutral brands. I am like way down on the ground. Okay, my top 2 neutral brands are Lorac and Tarte, hands down. So this is the Lorac. What is this called? Enchanting Elegance. It's an iron base palette. This is the Refined Romance.
Educate yourself, you fool.
Did you hear that? I hope you did not hear that. But if you did, it was Stewie from Family Guy. Okay. Then I have all 4 Lorac Pros. This is my new Lorac Pro. My very, very first eyeshadow palette that I ever purchased that was high-end was the Lorac Pro. And I recently beat the hell out of it, so this is my new one. This is the Lorac Pro 2. This is the Lorac Pro 3. This is the Lorac Pro 4, which I really don't like, to be honest with you. I was disappointed with this one. Okay. Now, these are the unzipped, the new ones, the small ones. This is unfiltered. This is the unzipped Elegance, which I think is freaking gorgeous. This is the unzipped Brazen. And I think there's another one at Kohl's, but I haven't investigated that much. As you can see, I have plenty of shit. Okay, now these are all the unzipped originals. Okay, so this is the unzipped, Lorac unzipped. And this is my second one. And I decided to get rid of my Urban Decay Naked 3 because I use this way more. This is Lorac Unzipped Gold. This is my second one. I love Lorac. I wish they would do something really cool and interesting. This is the Unzipped Mountain Sunset, which I have not used and I've had forever. But I have swatched it. Okay. Okay, and this is the Ocean Sunset, which is quite beautiful. And then this is the Desert Sunset. This is my favorite. Okay, now that's all that's in these little baskets. Down here on the ground, let's see if you can see it. Down here on the ground, those are all indie palettes. So let's get into those and I'll be right back. Hi guys, it's your girl, Bougie Bree. Let me see if I can get this camera a little bit. There. Looks like it's... There we go. There it is. Okay. I was trying to get that to focus. This drawer right here is all of my indie palettes. This side is international indie and this side is domestic indie. I'm a psycho. Just roll with it, okay? So and if it's not indie, please let me know in the comments. Like, I'm okay with being corrected, but just don't be an asshole about it. So we'll start with these two. These are Lunatic Lab Cosmetics. This is Vampira. And then I have, of course, your girl, Elvira. Which is so interesting. Okay, there's that too. Then I'll pull these three right here. This is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajamas. This is actually one of my favorite palettes. As crazy as Laura Lee is and as dysfunctional as she is, this is one of my favorite palettes. And then I also have the Block Party from Suva Beauty. And then I also have Dose of Colors Minnie Mouse. This is so cute, right? Let's see. Okay. And I'm keeping this in the box because it's true collectors. I've said many times I do not endorse Walt Disney or any of his antics or anti-Semitic or racial bullshit he believed, but People gotta make a living nowadays, and so they shouldn't be penalized for his bullshit. This is Dragon Child from Makeup Monsters, which is now Menagerie Cosmetics. I got this as they were discontinuing it. Lucky me, right? And then I also have the Feral palette. And I've got the one that's corrected. And these are some of the best shimmers I've ever put my finger on. Then I have OMFG Cosmetics. I think I should be getting something from them today. That one is, oh, I got two slips in here. This one is Sea Dreams, and this one is Fall Vibes, and I'm getting all the rest of them today. Very wonderful lady. Quality, good quality shadows. I have a what am I trying to say? Review coming up in a couple of days, if it's not already up. Christiana Ann Olympus palette. This was probably my first indie purchase. This was years ago before anybody knew who she was. I have Alamar, Reina del Caribe. Haven't used it. Shut up. Don't want to hear your shit. And then I have Gorgeous Cosmetics. This is the Neon palette, which this is like the second time I've owned this. Okay, so that's that. Then I have, let's take all these. Then I have the Protégé palette from Suva Beauty. Okay, and then the Tropic palette from Rincon. Oh gosh, this broke and I thought I fixed it. I'm going to pull that aside and kind of work on that and make sure that gets fixed. And then this is the Heartbreaker. This one I really like, from Rincon. Okay. Then we have the Beauty Crop. This is Dawn Gazing. Beautiful. Then this is Sun Gazing. Even more beautiful. And then this is Stargazing. I got these in a bundle. I'm really happy to have them. They're quite beautiful. Okay. This Crown Fuego palette I'm actually going to give to my friend Des, I think. This is... Pretty sure I'm going to give that to her. I'm making a pack for my friend to send to her. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This is an eye and face palette. I don't know what the hell to do with this, I'm not sure. Take that out the box. Then I have the Crayon Case Raw Sauce eyeshadow palette. Sorry. Okay, and then let's pull 1, 2, 3. Let's pull these 3. Okay. This is Autumn's Rain from Sydney Grace, who is like hands down the best single eyeshadows. Hands down. Like, I'm just kind of cleaning up my palette. Beautiful. Okay. Then I have the Oceanic palette by Ace Beauty. And then I have the Flare palette by Ace Beauty or Beauty. Okay. Alright. Then I have some palettes from Glam Vice. This is Glam Vice Paradise Sunset. Very interesting color story. This is the Glam Vice Daydreamer. Right? Another interesting color story. And this is Wild Nature. I like this one a lot. Even though I'm not a neutrals person, I like that one. And I have 2 more back here. I have 1, 2. Okay. This is the Moods palette by Laura Sanchez. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I wasn't really impressed upon swatching, but you never know. I might give that to a friend. And then this one is the Deck of Scarlet, is that what it's called? Edition number 5. I wish it had a lipstick thing, but it's really pretty. I got that from a friend. Okay, so that's that row. I like to be able to see all my palettes. That's why I like that. Okay, we're gonna move this over. So this is Into the Sun by Glowed Up Cosmetics. Let's see, let's start down here. This is actually, international. Let's see, what's all this? Here we go. Okay, let's do these. These are Ace Beauty. This is the Classical Paradise. This is my favorite. This is Paradise Fallen. And you can see I've done some damage in that one. And then there's Slice of Paradise. And then Blossom Paradise, which I used this past week. I enjoyed this one. Okay. Alright, let me grab these. Then I used Bright Lights from Pinky Rose. I have it on my eyes today. And then I have Pinky Rose 80s Baby, which I totally appreciate as an 80s baby. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of got this one dirty. Okay. I've used this one. Oh, I sure did use it. I forgot. I used it the week of my birthday. This is Obsessed, which I could hate that colloquial term. I'm so obsessed. Like, what were you talking about? I'm like a fucking maniac. But whatever. That's just me. Exotic Peacock. I really like this one. This is really pretty. So that's those. Okay. Alright, now this one I'm thinking about selling as well. This is the Sweet Tooth palette from Makeup Maniacs. I wasn't really impressed with that one. This is Sugar Pill's little twin stars or whatever the hell. I'll get rid of that. This is, I just got this. This is Uma, is that how you say it? The Black Magic palette. Look at that. It's so cool. Those greens are so pretty. Oh gosh. Sorry, I've got to get it on here. You guys know. Okay. Then these 3, let's see. Yeah, these are Kylie and Sister or whatever. This is KKW and Mario. This is Kylie Naughty palette. This is Kylie the Nice palette. Let me get that. More than halfway done. And then I have the sauce box. This is Secret Garden. This is Etude. And this is Nocturne. I like Nocturne probably the best. Then these two are Dominique Cosmetics. This one is the Lemonade. And I got a good one after she sent it back out. Sorry guys. Like she had some pressing issues with the first batch. And she sent out a new batch and I got a good one. So this is the Dominique Cosmetics, the Latte palette. This is one of my favorite, probably top 3 palettes. Can you imagine that? It's neutral. Okay. Almost finished on this row. Then we have Dose of Colors, Ice Cream, then we have Dose of Colors, you're gonna kill me, Hidden Treasures. I've had this. Oh my god, I've never used it. I haven't even swatched this motherfucker. But I don't care. I want it. And that's what's happening, so you can just be pissed if you want to. I'm going to go over here real quick and grab these two. This is the Gemini palette, which I wanted from the moment I saw it. Mine came with a broken shade. I need to, excuse my nose. I'm going to put this aside to press it again. Okay, and then of course, Smoke Sessions, which is just, oh my god. This one is completely different than the ones that everyone initially received. It's better, quality is excellent. Yeah. And I'm not like a proponent of marijuana, like, at all. This is just a fucking good palette. Then I have 2 Inglot palettes. There's a more neutral one. Okay. Okay. Then in the back here, there's 2. This is Color Green Safari palette. And then this one is Beauty Bakery Fury of the Oven. I heard this was actually very terrible, so I need to try it out for myself. Okay. Alright, so one more row to go. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot this one. This is Snow White, the 1937 collection by Besame. I haven't touched this. I don't intend on touching it. It's gorgeous. 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 I need to put it somewhere different than right here. It needs to be displayed. It's so gorgeous. Okay. Alright, so this side right here are all international brands. So let's start with this one. This is Elsa Makeup. This is the Rose Gold Sunset. It's a French brand. Let's put this right here. Okay. This is the Sosu times somebody. This is the Urban Bible. This is Nabla Poison Garden. A lot of people did not like this one. I really did. Thought it was pretty good. I really liked it a lot, actually. The next 3 I got in a bundle. These are Michelou. This is the Fawn palette. Hang in there, guys. We're almost at the end. This is the Queen Bee, which I did a review. Should be up soon. And then I am not a fan of wizardry and witchcraft, whatever the hell. I just like the palette. I don't endorse that kind of thinking, so just wanted to say that. Be pissed if you want to, I don't really care. You can always click out. Okay. Then, this is Bombshell Cosmetica Sour Blast. This is the best palette that they have. It's excellent, excellent, excellent palette. Then what's this one? This is Sample Beauty, the Cult palette. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my stuff straight. Then, okay, these two are Zoeva. I used to have a shit ton of Zoeva, and I just got rid of them over time. This is the Cocoa Blend. This is the first one I ever bought. And the Opulence is the last one I bought. And I like them both very much, so. I used to have so many that I just, you know, moved on. Okay, let's take all of these. Okay. Alright. This is Makeup Edition Cosmetics Holy Glow Fantasy. Take this off. This is supposed to be a highlighter, but on this woman, these are eyeshadows. Okay. Then I have the Sinful Eyes Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. This one I've been kind of hemming and hawing about selling. This is the Smoked Out Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. This is the Vintage. And then this is the Flaming Love. I like this one a lot. And then this one's the Meadow, or just Meadow. Okay. Alright, so that's all of those. Now, come on guys, get in there. Trying to get them all straight. This one is Bombshell Cosmetica, the Caramelized. And this is the Fresh Baked palette. It's a cookie. It's like a neutral. Hold on. Neutral. I can't wait to try this one actually. Now, Hasina. I just used this week. I really enjoyed it. Actually, let's go for that. Hasina. This is Hasina 2. I'm sorry guys, I can't even get into my goddamn stuff. Hasina 2. This is the Affinity palette from Certify. I used that this week. Really enjoy that. This is the Dynasty palette. I'm sorry, the Destiny. This is the Malika. Beautiful. Okay, now, let's see, let's move this. Okay, there's that. Now, let me see, let me do the rest of them. Okay, this is the Paulina palette. This is one of my top 5 favorite palettes ever in life. It's beautiful. And then this is the Munaza. I'm trying to get better about like getting rid of boxes and stupid shit that I don't need. Okay. Okay, and then I have 2 more that are actually not, they're indie, but they're not international. This is Flashdance from, god damn it, Solo Look. I'm just using it to hold them up in the back. This is Dirty Dancing. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. There it is. Dirty Dancing. Okay. Those were just propping them up, so And then that's that. These two can go here. Okay, and then the one OPV. This is the Spotlight palette. Oh, sorry. Look, look, look. Come on. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's that. And then my last palette that I want to show you is from Kaleidos Cosmetics. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, so when you, and it's so beautiful the way they packaged it. They packaged it like this. And then you open it up. And this is the palette. Deep Sea Luster palette. And oh, merciful God. Yeah. So that's my entire high-end eyeshadow palette collection. So if you've made it this far, you earn the right to know that I have about 750, 760 eyeshadow palettes. I'm not ashamed of it in any way, shape, or form. I work hard. I play hard. And I don't have children. I don't have a husband. So, you know, I do what I want with my money. You know, and I don't do anything harmful. So that's all that really matters. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It really makes me happy that someone will want to spend time with me, even though they don't really know me. If I said something that offended you, you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. If things are difficult for you right now, just hang on. I promise. It gets real. It gets different. It gets real fucking different real fucking quick. So just hang on, and help is on the way. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys.